If Trump does 10, 15, 20% of what he says he's going to do, the person on the planet that's going to be most affected is Elon Musk. Because if they put on tariffs from China, his biggest source of revenue, nobody has more to lose when Tesla stock goes down because he's by far the biggest shareholder. His net worth will go down by the tens of billions. Trump knows that. We will see if his relationship with Elon is real. Off the record, his play is that without being vetted properly, he can be like co-president. Because the reason why he wants to go to Mars is mostly lithium, and he has no lithium to build his battery. If he used all on the planet, it's not even 10% of the lithium needed.
You think he's that commercial?
He formulated a methodology that gets them to all row in the same direction for the benefit of Elon.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you. Elon Musk tricked President Trump. That's the question we're trying to answer today. Because as far as I'm concerned, I am not happy with this aspect, this Doge operation. Everything else President Trump is doing, I am for. I'm happy with what he's doing at the border. But I am not happy with Doge, and I am not happy. I have to say this. I'm not happy with the state of the economy right now because President Trump ran on the fact that he was going to get the economy back on track as quickly as possible. No excuses acceptable. Now we can see what's going on. And one of the things I like to call out before I show you another video of President Trump actually being called out. And I think he needs to be called out on that because no one has it all figured out. I voted Trump as an independent, and I am not happy, and I'm calling him out, and I'm calling him out for selecting Elon to do this job. And Elon, in my opinion, is acting like he's untouchable. Americans, especially the government workers, are being terrorized. And I think we need to have a lot more of the conservative podcasts really being honest and coming out and saying this. It's okay to call someone you like out. That's how the world gets better. And I think a lot of these people are giving President Trump and Elon a pass. That's not right. But let's just listen here to what the senators from New Hampshire are both saying. Again, like I said, before you start throwing darts, I'm an independent, but I voted Trump. President Trump needs to be held accountable for what he said he was going to do. To me, he's focusing on the border as he should, yes, but he's not focused on the economy. And that energy has been shifted, in my opinion, to going after the government workers. And that's not fair. I'll speak a little more about that once we listen to what the two senators are saying about President Trump's pitfalls. So let's take a look, take a listen, and please put your comments in the comment section below as we delve into this.
What Donald Trump promised was not that he was going to come in and cut indiscriminately, fire people and cut out services to people. What he said what he was going to do was lower costs for food, lower rental costs for people, for housing, address mortgage interest rates, address high energy costs. He has done none of that.
The Department of Defense and other agencies like the FBI have told employees to ignore Musk's directive.
They raised national security concerns about Elon Musk's email. They don't want their employees putting out on email everything that they've been doing. So it's chaos and confusion, and it's undermining national security.
And that's fact. And some are saying, yeah, we got the email. They say do not respond. Some say, yeah, do respond. That's a mess. And to me, that makes President Trump look unorganized, like he doesn't know what he's doing. And we got to call him out for that. You are the president. We don't care if Elon is the one putting himself in the front to do this. He reports to you. So President Trump needs to clean that up. That's a mess, and that needs to be fixed. That does not look good. Now, a couple of things I just want to say real quick, and then we'll just wrap this up, because honestly, you can tell by the tone of my voice, I am not happy about this aspect. Yes, I am happy President Trump is working on fixing the border. He came saying he would work on the economy. Those were the top priorities. but I've not seen anything with the economy, and that's not good. On the flip side, we're seeing him going after the federal government workers. I understand we're trying to save costs. I understand you're trying to go after the fraudsters. Go after them, but not after the little people. Why don't you face the border and the economy as the first top priority? And then you could trickle down and gradually fix the government. Americans are feeling terrorized right now, and it's not good. Now, what is it with this whole notion from Elon? First of all, I feel like the guy just feels he needs to be relevant. Yeah, you're the richest guy, but doesn't make you the most personable, most likable. This whole idea of, I feel like he's getting an idea in his mind that he can run the government, run the world. No, you cannot. You cannot even run your home. You've got kids all over the place, as far as we know. That doesn't show the sign of somebody who's responsible, in my opinion. Because you have all the money doesn't mean you have what it takes to be responsible and to be trusted. Elon has this whole notion, Doge, that all government workers are lazy and entitled people. And that is wrong, because I know quite a lot, like you would know, and you might even be one of them, that are hard-working government workers. So that whole notion to me is wrong from the start. If you're going to clean house, you got to do a much better job. This whole instilling fear in everybody, people going to work, don't know what to do, what to expect. People are not as productive as they should be because they're concerned. And then he's not a government worker. Elon, that is. Why does it seem like he's acting like everybody in the government reports to him? He's asking people to submit 5 things you do. Aren't those like confidential information? Why is Elon the one handling that? I'm not happy about how this whole thing is being managed, and I think President Trump needs to do a better job. He needs to stand up as a leader and take charge of this. There is no reason why Elon Musk is the face of the federal government right now. We don't need him in that position. That's not his job. That's not his role. Why does he feel the need to be so relevant? Is my question. I am not happy about this aspect at all. This mindset that he thinks he's untouchable, he can do whatever he wants, he can run and rule the government and the world. I dare say. But he needs to calm down. Elon Musk needs to calm down, and President Trump needs to calm him down. It is not fair, the pressure and the tension that this has caused, especially with the federal government workers. It's all about firing. President Trump, why don't you focus on working on the economy first? People are still looking for jobs. People are looking for homes. Veterans still don't have access to their benefits. Why don't you focus on that? And kind of once that's settled, or in parallel, work on revising the government structure. Why so much rush to do it? And might I even add, President Trump, you did not do this the last term. In your last term. So did you not see it? Or why is it so important this time to do it? Because then I consider you as part of the problem too. You were in government from 2016 to 2020 before Biden took over. So it's not like it's a Biden problem. All the prior governments, presidents are all part of this. So why the rush? Why make life so miserable for Americans? You want to make life miserable for criminals? Go ahead. Life miserable for illegals? Go ahead. But not for Americans. There's a lot of fraud. There's a lot of mismanagement. Okay, we get it. Go after those people, not the little people. Go after the people that signed the contract, the people that supposedly reallocated money where they shouldn't have. Go after those people. Why go after the regular, everyday Americans that are just trying to make a living? And it doesn't look good on you, President Trump. It appears right now that Elon is running the government, and we don't like that. We did not vote for Elon. I did not vote for Elon. As far as I know, he's a businessman. Let him stay in his business world. He's not running the government. It's just a mess. He's talking too much. He is being empowered too much. So President Trump, I'm calling you out on that. I voted for you, but I'm not happy about this aspect. This needs to change. You cannot keep on going like this. Is only a month. We're supposed to go like this for 2 years, 4 years. Come on now. You've got to do better with the economy at least. And you cannot keep blaming Biden. You are in office. You are in charge. So we're not buying that this time. Yes, I like you, President Trump, but I got to call you out when you're not aligned and there's some disparity in what you said you were going to do and what you're doing right now. You never mentioned this part. You're going to come in and start firing people. I never heard that. Yeah, you're going to restructure, but the mindset is you do it gradually, not to terrorize American people. Hey, I just felt the need. I had to come out and say this. And Elon, honestly, this whole notion that he feels untouchable, he can do whatever he wants, I think that needs to be changed. He needs to be put in his place. You're a business guy. Go do your business. At best, honestly, I think President Trump should have just had him on the board, pick his brain and not making the face of Doja the face of the government. It doesn't look well. It doesn't look right. You cannot run the government like you run your own private business. There are other factors that need and must be considered before you make your decisions. That's just how it is. Please put your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this. Again, this is not about a Democrat or a Republican. This is about America. I could care less about what party you belong to or, who you like or who you do not like. It's about the life of Americans. Every American life is at stake right now because the firings is not just Republicans. It's not just Democrats. It's not just independents. It's Americans. They don't ask you what party you belong to before you've been fired. He just sends out an email and he starts firing. So I think we all need to come together on this and call President Trump out and say, hey, we're not in line with what you're doing with this. This is not healthy and it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed immediately. It's not a party thing. It's an American thing. I'll be coming back with more pieces. You know how we like to close it out. We just like to remind ourselves that we always remember that we got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.